Yep, we got the pack, baby. So, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to be unboxing the Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic Forms pack. This comes with what he's labeled as Soap Shoe Sonic, Sonic the WEARHOG, and Super Sonic. I think obviously the key piece of this is Sonic the WEARHOG. He looks really good. I like him. On the back, it just kind of shows you the forms, Supersonic, WEARHOG. Apparently, it's called grind shoes, but it's soap shoes. That's what it's labeled as. And then you can also, says you can collect Sonic, Mechasonic, Fang, and Dr. Eggman. I've seen a few of Mechasonics around in my local Walmarts. I don't know if I should get them or not, but yeah. So let's get the pack open, and we'll take a look at these figures. All right, so we have we got the top, I believe, open. Yep, the top is open. And now we can pull these figurines out. Alright, let's set the box off to the side. And here is what these figurines look like in their case. Yeah, that's just cardboard on the back. I don't know why I spun that around. Some scissors. So let us review Sonic first. So let's get him out. Okay, and now we have Sonic out of the box. Let's get a better camera angle. There we go. We have Sonic out of the box. Can he stand on his own is the big question. Let's hope he can. I'm not sure if this is just like loose joints or something. If it is, I'm not like too mad. Okay, so he can kind of stand on his own. If he can... Okay, so he can stand on his own as long as he's like looking down. It seems his head is a little bit heavy. That's okay. I'm not too bothered by that. But enough getting him to pose. Here is what Sonic looks like. You can see he's got a little smirk on his face. He has a head joint. He does not have a waist joint. He has these joints. Oh, I didn't even realize he has these joints here on his legs. His shoes can move. And these are the bottom of his soap shoes or grind shoes. So yeah, they look a little different than most Sonic figures. So we're going to try to see if we can get him to stand at least. Yep, there we go. He can stand. Okay, so he can stand. Okay, he can stand a little bit. Let's see if we can get him in a pose. I wonder if we can do like the stretching pose that he does in like some of the games. Maybe not. But yep, that is what Sonic looks like. So he shall go off to the side. And our next character that we are going to unbox is Super Sonic. Yes, I'm saving the best for last. Yep, and here we have Super Sonic and foot. And as you can see on the bottom, his shoes are much different than his shoes. Supersonic form are different than the grind shoes. So yeah, you can tell a little bit of a difference between the shoes. But this is the Super Sonic figure. See, yeah, he has a head joint. He has that kind of an anger smirk on his face. The detail, I like the coloring. It looks good. He has leg joints, so his legs can move. Oh, I have his foot backwards. I just broke his foot. Ah! That's funny. Anyway, but yep, this is the Super Sonic figure. He can pose. Do like some kind of pose like that. I wonder if can he stand up on his own is the big question. Let's see if he can stand up on his own. Okay, so he can stand up similar to Sonic, kind of with his head down, because like it seems like that the head is kind of like the heavier piece to these figures. So, or like if they maybe stand with their shoes spread apart, I'm not sure. Yeah, like Sonic can kind of stand like that. So yep, that's the both Sonic figurines. And then the last one obviously is the one I'm sure everyone was waiting for, the WEARHOG figurine. So let's get him out of the box. So this is, I'm sure, what everyone was waiting for, the WEARHOG figurine. Sonic the WEARHOG, for those who may be living under a rock, Sonic Unleashed introduced the WEARHOG to us in the game, you know, Sonic is fighting Eggman as usual, and Eggman's plan to awaken Dark Gaia works. And because of that, dark energy gets turned into Sonic, and he becomes the WEARHOG. Now let's take a look at some of the details. I have heard people say that some of the painting in the mouth wasn't the best. I can kind of see what they're talking about, but I think it looks decent enough. The painting on the quills is really good. The attention to detail is really nice. I like it. So, and we'll take a look at the bottom of his shoes. His shoes have spikes on them, which is really cool. These also have little spikes here. So, can he stand up on his own is the big question. Can he stand up while looking up? Can he do that? Because these joints seem a little heavier, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to try to pose this guy. Okay, so he can stand. He can stand a little bit. Can he stand with his head up, though? We're going to make his... So can he stand like... we're going to try to get him into like a cool pose. That's my definition of quote-unquote cool. I'm such a loser. But, yep, we'll see if he can stand. Will he stand? Yes, he can stand. Okay, so he stands a lot better than Sonic or Super Sonic or Soap Shoes Sonic. He stands a little bit better than them. Yeah, see, Soap Shoes is already fallen over. See if we can get him in a good pose. And I have heard from other people who reviewed this pack that the loose joints was a bit of a problem. I'm not too mad at the loose joints. I'm just, you know, we will put Super Sonic on this side, and then we'll try to get Sonic better posed up on this side. Will he stand? He doesn't seem to want to stand up. Well, that's the best you're going to get. But, yep, so there we have it. We have the Jakks Pacific Sonic Forms pack that comes with Soap Shoes Sonic, Super Sonic. I always have loved Super Sonic. And then, of course, the front and center piece, the WEARHOG, Sonic the WEARHOG, which I find is probably one of the coolest figures Jakks has made. I really like it. Yeah, it's a really cool figure. So yeah, he can hit a cool pose like that. So yeah, look at that pose. That's a nice pose. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys. And once again, thank you for 500 subscribers. Let's try to go for beyond 500 subscribers. Yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.